What's going on, Jerome's? We're back taking a look at the Vikings offseason, another simulation, free agency, and the draft, post-Senior Bowl, practice week. And yeah, practice is what matters. We talk about practice, man. Down to Mobile, game, not so much. Because the game is how you get fooled in taking a third-round quarterback, Christian Ponder, number 12 overall, when he's Senior Bowl MVP. Of course, whenever it's after the Senior Bowl or the Shrine Game or the Combine in the normal years, it's just like, ooh, I want that guy. So we're going to look at some sexy names in the draft after the Senior Bowl, as well as hashtag Cup is a myth. So we're on FanSpeak, and let's see here. So they estimate that the cap is going to be at 185, might be 180, but that's fine. The Vikings at this stage are $4 million in the hole. They're able to roll over about $1 million, so is what it is. And so when it comes to restructures, so you restructure players that you plan to be there for the duration of the contract. So converting one of their base salaries or converting their current year base salary into a roster bonus and then spreading out those cap hits, it isn't as detrimental since it's not going to be dead cap since they're going to be here during the contract. So it is less harmful to the overall cap health of the team. So Eric Hendricks restructured and Thielen restructured. Let's see what else to do here. So we're going to cut Riley Reef. We're going to live wild. Ezra Cleveland. Buckle up, man. You're starting left tackle of the Minnesota Vikings. Unless we draft Christian Darrisaw. I don't know. Shamar Stephen, you gone. Dan Bailey, you gone. Skolquet, you gone. Where's Kyle Rudolph? I have to remember to cut him because he always hides. He always hides in plain sight right at the top. You gone. So they don't have an option for extension, but since Rob Brzezinski is such a wizard with the cap, like the Vikings could honestly find a spot where they extend Danielle Hunter, where they extend Harrison Smith, and that actually lowers his their 2021 cap hits. So yeah, but that's enough for now. Vikings clear up $27 million in cap space, up from $4 million in the hole, so $31 million total. And Anthony DeBar, that's whatever at this stage. Yeah. All right, so free agency, our own guys. Dozier, no. Elfline, obviously no. Harris, no. Now, Wilson's interesting because if he can get $8 million a year on the open free agency market, go get it. But with the cap being lower this year, he might not be able to find it. So his best course of action might be to stick around with the team that he's been in the system for 4 years, even if it is at a significantly lower rate. So I think you're going to see a lot of players signing one-year deals just to ride out the low cap hit for 2021 and then look to get paid in free agency next offseason. So, I mean, we're going to lowball him. Why not? $4 million 1 year, and we'll guarantee 80% of it. So, Eric Wilson, welcome on back, man. There you go. Now, you could re-sign Riley Reef at a low rate, but we're just going to have fun. Because I just want to have fun. All right, so what else is up here? It's a free agency. Now, I would like to sign a backup quarterback whose name is not Sean Mannion. All right, so yeah, McCarron. Oh, I got to sign RG3, man. Like, I don't care that it might cost me $4 million. And I got to be careful with the zero, so I actually don't give him $40 million. But just for the LOLs, for my sheer entertainment, I got to see it. I got to see him, man. Russell Okung, who almost was a Viking, and then he signed elsewhere. Scherf is out there. I don't know if Scherf makes it to free agency. Thuney's out there for sure. Spain, Sweezy, Peters, no. Austin Blythe, the Rams center. Let's see here. No. Defensive line, the usual suspects. Oh, Malik Collins. Do you sign Ndamukong Suh just for a 1-year deal? Like, the dude is the ultimate mercenary, except he still got it. He could still hold his own at the line of scrimmage. All right, so do we throw stupid money at Patrick Peterson? Do we just buzz the tower one time? We'll give $12 million a year for 2 years, and we'll guarantee 80% of it. See how that goes. But also, Thuney is going to be my numero uno target. Joe Thuney, no matter what. I will give you $14 million per year, 4 years, and we will guarantee 70% about that. How about that, Joe? All right, so RG3 said no. Thuney said yes. Peterson said whatever. So Thuney is in the building. I definitely want to freshen up free agent defensive tackles before we get to the draft because I do want some contingency plans here. Larry Ogunjobi's there. Daquan Jones, Titans. We talked about him. Godchau's there. Shelby Harris, RB Jones. Derek Wolfe. I mean, if it was Derek Wolfe 3 years ago, sure, but RRH, guy that I've always really liked and respected from the Bears. Mike Daniels, man. People forget, like, Mike Daniels 5 years ago was a bad dude. Well, hell, even 10 years ago. The Super Bowl, that singular Super Bowl team. But here it's here. I mean, do we just throw cash at Sue? $7 million for 1 year, and we'll guarantee it. How about that? Said no. Good for you. Good for you. Keep believing in yourself. Don't stop believing. All right. So now we need a backup quarterback who's quasi-exciting and also non-threatening. That is an oxymoron in it. It is. Studfeld? Sure, why not? You know, the guy that Doug Peterson really had to get a good look at in that final game. All right, so I'll offer that. Do we want anyone else in the offensive line? Well, we can't really afford anyone good, so that's sort of pointless. I always liked Ogunjobi, where he can play some nose, he can play some 3-tech. Imagine Ogunjobi as well as, I think he's a pride of Charlotte, the 49ers. Larry and Michael Pierce together in like goal line short yardage. Kind of in, man. Kind of in. $5 million. 3 years. There you go. There you go. All right, so Sudfeld is in. Ogunjobi said no. You are dead to me. All right, one more pass and some of these defensive linemen. Yeah, let's go Godchow. How much money we got left? 11. All right, Godchow. Same thing with Ogunjobi. Play some nose, play some 3-tech. Stout against the run. I'm in. There we go. Godchow, come on in. Godchow. And it's a $5 million. I mean, Awuzie did look good in the game they played against the Vikings. Oh, do I get Mac? I got to get Mac back, right? Yeah. All right, so let's make an offer. He can't refuse. $5 million for two years, and we'll guarantee 75%. Baby, come Mac. Mac, how dare you, man? How dare you say no? Signing Kevin King would be the dumbest move ever, but I mean, hashtag Vikings. Am I sort of done? Nah. We'll make one more pass at Mac. All right, Mac. Here's what we can do. We can offer you $5 million for 3 years, and we can guarantee 80% of it. I mean, that's probably the best you're going to get. And he said no. All right, we're moving on. All right, so come out of free agency with Joe Thuney and Devin Godchow. Or Devon Godchow. I'm actually okay with that. Oh, wait. Enhance. Skip the rest of free agency. There we go. All right, so let's get the goody good. Now, remember, you got to be easy on some of these sites because it is really early, and also sites like Fanspeak that incorporate big boards from big time draft analysts. Like their big boards aren't out yet, so cut everyone a break here. Let's see what we do. Let's go. All right, just start the draft. See if anyone wants to trade for 14. See the picks come out. Lawrence, Wilson, Pane, Quiddy. Ooh, Quiddy Pay. Surtain, the Bengals. Wow. I guess they did just let Jackson and Alexander go. Devontae, Fields, Slater, Pitts, Farley, Micah. Wow. All right, so Vikings up 14. Didn't get any trade offers. So now, what do you do here, man? What do you do? So since this is the Senior Bowl edition, I mean, Boogie Basham, Carlos Basham, the pride of Wake Forest, showed off really well. And we talked about that there are different flavors of edge rushers in this class. Where Quiddy Pay, a little bit more traditional. Gregory Rousseau, all-purpose defensive lineman. Aziz is a pure speed edge specialist. He really is like the unique, the freaking Ngakwe of this draft. Where Basham is solid against the run. He's got size. He's, I believe he weighed in at 290 or somewhere in that vicinity. And that would be, I mean, it would be really tempting. It would be at this stage. But let's check on some of our other babies. Oh, shh. Got you. Severa Tucker, Wyatt Davis, no matter what, Deontay Brown, Jackson Carman, Trey Smith. We are throwing out the scheme, baby. We're just drafting giant, fantastic offensive linemen. Let's go. Jack Anderson, I've loved forever, Texas Tech. David Moore coming out of Grambling. Aaron Banks, Notre Dame. Basically, all the Notre Dame guys. Like, I don't care if they don't fit in schematically. They adjust the scheme. Yeah. Dickerson, Trehill. Oh, Quinn Mayners. Yes, we're getting him. 1,000% we're getting him. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see, Drake Jackson. Wow, Drake Jackson's really low. So even though we do have Thuney in the building, I want to be aggressive and try and draft the future starting guard opposite of him, as well as we definitely need to hedge our bets with Garrett Bradbury. So fortunate to say, but is what it is. That's the business. And do we draft a kicker just to piss people off? Probably. I was going to sign one for agency, and then I just forgot. But let's see if we can trade down. All right, so what do we got? 14. Let's see if the Jets want to come up. All right, so how about 23 and 2? Not so much? Okay. Well, if we have to stick and pick, this is tough because the obvious choice would be Trey Lance in this spot. But with Kirk on his contract, he's going to be here for 2 years. And Trey Lance probably would benefit from sitting for 2 years, if we're going to be honest. And then you're not drafting any day one contributors until the third round, unless you make a move with some of these other picks. Let's try trading down one more time. See who would be in the appetite of coming up. So, putting ourselves in this scenario, like who would be tempted to come up? Saints would, if Trey Lance is on the board. Steelers would, especially if Big Ben retires. Depending on what happens with Stafford, the Colts could be in. All right, so let's check out what the Steelers want to do. So let's say the Big Ben retires. Pittsburgh, Steel City, baby. All right, so I want 1, 2, 4. How about 1 and I feel like I'm giving up too much there. All right, we will give up a blessed 6th-round pick. All right, we'll try one more time. I will move down 9 spots. I will move down 10 spots for your 2nd-round pick. Nope. All right, fine. We're going to stick and pick. So, this is tough because I really do love Aziz, but Basham really showed up and showed out. 4-team seems a little rich, though. It just really does. But if we're stuck here, no pants for Trey Lance. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Spielman actually did it. Spielman actually did it. I can't believe it. I could not believe it. But now we just watch the draft go by, and we sit around. Now, we could maneuver for sure, and we definitely want to keep an eye on how the market for the guards are going to be going for the next couple of rounds. Because the Vikings do have 2/3. Wait, they have 3/3. Oh, compensatory picks. What up? So they're giving us the better end of the Trey Waynes compensatory pick, which is fine. So we got 3/3, 3/4, 2/5, and 2/6. So we can certainly package some things going in. And looking what's available on the board. So Twyman is there just chilling. Dickerson, my guy, is just there. Agonizing. We got to make a deal. We got to make something happen. All right. Who is up in the next hill picks? So the Jets would want to come down. The Dolphins might want to come down. I don't want to do business with the Eagles. Well, the new GM in Atlanta. Yeah, let's make a deal. So I want that pick. I will give you 2/3 and a 4th. And hell, I will even throw in a 5th if you throw in a 6th. Trade decline, huh? All right, so, Do we drop the 6? Do you have to make it 3-3-4-4 to get all the way up to the top of the 2nd round? Man. Tough business. Oh, well. If we miss out on Dickerson, it is what it is. There goes Wyatt Davis. Wait, no, he's still there. Morig is still on board. Man, Dickerson is still on board. All right, let's see. Who's up next? Giants at 10? All right, so maybe the Giants will be in. That's New York Football Giants. What's going on? Also, I know what you're saying. You got to look at the trade chart. They don't sync up with the trade chart. The team asking is always going to have to give up more than the trade chart in a vacuum. So, shush. All right, so I don't want to give up the good third. That's the thing, though. All right, so let's clear the decks. All right, I will give you the good third, and I will give you the good fourth. And I will give you the good fifth. And I will give you the good sixth. Man, we're striking out here, man. Oh, well. 4, 5. All right. Now let's see if we can get back in. I mean, someone please take our draft picks. Who's up? Raiders? Mayock. You owe us one, man. Let's see. So weird, Las Vegas Raiders. Second round. All right, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. My God. All right. Do we just give up? 3, 4, 5. There goes 9. All right, we'll try one more time, and then that's it. We quit. All right, so Cleveland Browns. Come on, Stefanski. Come on, Andrew Berry. You went to Harvard, man. You went to Harvard, man. You know a deal when you see it. We are literally... We're not even coming up that far. That's frustrating. They just said no. They just say no over and over again. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're going to miss out on Dickerson. Don't care anymore. We tried like 4 times. But what can you do? It's frustrating, man. But it's okay. Woosah. 3 3s, 3 4s. You look at who's available. Carmen, Trey Smith is there. Jack Anderson, David Moore. Tons of dudes. And we're getting Quinn Mainers no matter what. They got Ben Cleveland listed as a center for some reason. Okay, let's go. And there goes Dickerson. Down goes Dickerson. Okay. All right, so now it's funny because now the draft actually starts for the Vikings. So since you got no Pants or Trey Lance and are going to chill out. Terrace Marshall. Did Terrace Marshall kill a guy? Dwayne Eskridge, our guy, is there. Elijah Moore. Dax Milne. See, Cade Johnson had himself a good Senior Bowl. Same thing with Nico Collins. Let's see here. Matt Dad's down. Stevenson's way down there. J.D. Spielman. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right, so we're finally on the clock, and let's see who's there. So LaCourte, Paris Ford, Jordan Smith, the pride of UAB. Terrace Marshall is just there chilling. Although, how would you like it if the first pick after taking a quarterback is a wide receiver? I mean, Terrace Marshall is a bad dude, though. I mean, when he was able to be his own guy this year, without Jefferson and with Chase opted out, he was damn good, man. He was damn good. Richie Grant also had himself a hell of a Senior Bowl. Our Darius is still on board. This is going to be good, man. This is going to be good. So I'm just, I'm not even going to go by the big board. I'm just going to go through and draft guys that I'm interested in. So I'm going to draft, Jackson Carman looks good too. Trey Smith. Like, I understand health issues. I understand scheme fit, but he's phenomenal, man. He's an absolute road grader. I think that he would be a starter day one, opposite of Joe Thuney at that guard spot. So, so now you guys want to trade? No. F you, you're cool. F you, I'm out. I'm taking whoever the hell I want. So now, sort of wait on Quinn Mainers. Oh, we missed on Terrace Marshall. Oh, yeah. Eskridge is there. I mean, that speed, that returnability. Oh, I can't pass it up. So Trey Smith, Eskridge. Let's see, edge. Patrick Jones looking good. Defensive tackle. Shelvin McNeil's still on board. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to be in. Aleem McNeil, welcome on in. You're the next contestant on Who Wants to Be a Minnesota Fighting Viking. So, I mean, this third round, which, again, I don't think the third round is good. I don't think the Vikings mid-round compensatory pick for Trey Wayne is going to be a third rounder. It's probably going to be a fourth, but damn, Gina. And the Trey Lance thing was pure circumstance. Like, he was on the board, just sitting there winking at us, the pride of Marshall, Minnesota, the pride of NDSU. Vikings, we tried to trade out, couldn't do it. Well, I got it. So now, looking at the big board. So our Darius is there. You got 3 fourth-round picks coming up. We're grabbing Quinn Maynards with one of them. No. Actually, all right, so 14, and we can trade down for 2/4. So I just want to make sure that Maynards is available. He should be. Richie Grant. Richie Grant should be. Yeah. Our Darius should be available at 20. Yeah, you already got that. Tackle. I mean, we're sort of out on tackle. I kind of want Jack Anderson. I do. All right. I will accept your stupid trade, you stupid Super Bowl champion Chiefs. Soon to be. Oh, is Felton on board? Yeah, I'm sure Felton's down there. Or do they have him listed at wide receiver? Or do they not have him listed at all? UCLA in the house? No. Maybe he's already drafted. Oh, all right. So who's on board? Our Darius is there. Since he is so... man. All right, so now we got to watch. Is Richie Grant in any danger of going? Because where are we at? We're at 28. We're on the clock. Ha! We made it. All right, so Richie Grant, come on in. You're the next contestant on Who Wants to Be a Minnesota Viking. And I think that is a realistic situation where the Vikings do double down on safety in the mid-round. So Ben Cleveland is just there. I like Ben Cleveland a lot, man. I love Jack Anderson too. Quinn Maynards, of course, we're going to grab him. But we got 2 4th-round picks. Let's just explore the space a little bit. Our Shakur is there. All right, the Oregon corners are there. Ambry Thomas. So I had sort of an up and down Senior Bowl. Keith Taylor is there. All right. Well, we haven't really done anything with edge. But I'm actually sort of okay with that. Just because of the faith in DJ Wanham. And also because we forgot about it. Linebacker, KJ Britt. Okay. I mean, yeah, we're doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on offensive linemen. That's what we're doing, man. So we're getting Ben Cleveland, just depth in the trenches. I do not care. I do not give a fudge at all. Decline, and I'm getting Quinn Maynards. I don't care. I honestly don't care that we drafted 3 interior offensive linemen after signing Joe Thuney. Depth upon depth upon depth. That's what we're doing. Also, well, you can't really kick. Can't really kick Cleveland out to tackle. I mean, maybe Trey Smith. He did play left tackle for a season at Tennessee. There you go. All right, so now, what are we looking for? So we got 2 5ths, 2 6ths, and a 7th. We want to freshen up the backup quarterback. I mean, Jamie Newman is just sitting there chilling, which is a crime, to be honest. Kay Johnson is on board. Are we on the clock? Yeah, we are. So Nico. Nico would be good as like a big-bodied outside the numbers receiver. Really nice compliment to Dwayne Eskridge, who's going to be that speed guy. All right, so bringing in Nico. Man, maybe we should have just taken Jamie Newman. I don't know. Maybe I got a little bit too drunk with all of the edge presence. Lack of edge presence with all the interior offensive linemen, but is what it is. Jamie Newman, come on in. You're the next quarterback project for the Minnesota Vikings. Love it. Pretty decent. Let's see what else here. So Spielman always takes a late round, day 3 linebacker, so we'll see what he's got in store here. I mean, KJ Britt from Auburn. Makes sense. Probably not going to be there when the Vikings are on the clock, but whatever. All right, so now we sort of owe it to Andre Patterson to at least get some prospects on the edge. Turner, Smith. I mean, not really much we're excited for. But what can you do there? So linebackers, P. Warner. Okay, Baron Browning. Shaka, what up? Wow, Amaranth and Brown. Wow. Yeah, it was like we said, some of these big boards aren't quite calibrated yet. I mean, there's a lot of like day 2 guys that are still just going to be on the board chilling, but, you know. Let's see, running back. No. Since Felton isn't on the board, unless he already went. I mean, Radden's, I mean, do we just quadruple down on offensive line? I mean, why the hell not at this point? We're having fun. It's the weekend. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Let's see. Last of the second round. Spencer. Sure, why not? I'll grab him if he's still on board. Come on, simulator. Oh, another one bites the dust. Go Sam Williams, Justice. Golston. Kind of like Golston. All right. Coming on. Please don't be Vernon Golston. There you go. And then 7th round pick coming up. What do you do? Should we take a kicker? I mean, we didn't sign a kicker in free agency. It'd be kind of rude not to. I mean, McPherson. Are people going to be mad that we draft a kicker again, though? I mean, it's a 7th round friggin' pick, people. We're doing it. Don't have a punter, but, we'll work that out. We'll sign someone. But, wow. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, even though I was very hesitant about just burning. Well, not burning, but spending 14 overall on Trey Lance, even though this could set up to be an extended Mahomes, Alex Smith dynamic. I get it, but let's recap here. So, cut Riley Reif, Kyle Rudolph, Shamar Stephen, Dan Bailey, Skullquit, Egon. Re-signed Eric Wilson for cheap. Joe Thuney, Nate Sudfeld, Devon Godshaw, coming from the Dolphins. LSU representing. Restructured Thielen and Kendricks. And then the draft didn't really have a ton of movement at the beginning. We wanted to trade down, couldn't find any takers. But no pants for Trey Lance, quarterback of the future. I'm okay with that. And then just hammering rounds 3 and rounds 4. So Trey Smith, Eskridge, McNeil, Ardarius Washington, Richie Grant are going to be in the mix. I mean, after Harrison Smith retires or moves on, I mean, they could be your starting tandem, which I'm certainly okay with. And we really just went after that interior offensive line. Guys that did well at the Senior Bowl. While Trey Smith sort of up and down, Ben Cleveland got hurt. I get it. Quinn Maynard definitely is the bell at the ball coming in. He is a small school superstar this week. Nico Collins, a big-bodied outside the numbers receiver from Michigan, pairs well with Dwayne Eskridge, who's going to be that speed guy, the return guy as well. Dylan Radunz, tackle prospect, can compete with Blake Brandel on the outside. Got Chauncey Golson coming out of Iowa as the edge rusher. Just sort of, that guy. Jamie Newman, doubling, tripling, quadrupling down. This is the situation where it's like Trey Lance is RG3, and then Jamie Newman is Kirk Cousins. Just like, whatever. But I'm certainly okay with that since we didn't sign a veteran backup quarterback, and then Jake Browning is whatever, Nate Stanley is whatever. Like, what is so wrong about having 2 young, fun quarterbacks that you're really in on? Nah. Even though I do fully expect Jamie Newman, even though he was an opt-out and even though he played at Wake Forest before that, to potentially go late round 3, round 4, somewhere in there, and then drafted Evan McPherson, the kicker out of Florida. Might be the only kicker drafted this year, but I mean, if that's how it ends up, I'm certainly okay with that. But what are your thoughts and our thoughts and their thoughts and everyone's thoughts? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, pull some of Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.